Have you ever felt intimidated? Maybe you lost the eye contact, the audience pulled you down, the heckler took control of your presentation. Maybe there was an authority figure, a manager or boss that was a little more self-assured than you thought you were. Hey, you want to feel a little more assertive, more poised, and gain the needed confidence in any situation? Let's do it.
Maximize your influence. Kurt Mortensen is the author of Persuasion IQ, Laws of Charisma, and the best-selling book, Maximum Influence.
Welcome back. Thanks for being here. This is podcast 550, Maximize Your Influence. As we take that deep dive into persuasion, motivation, influence, and today, confidence, that self-assurance, having the right body language, coming across, and feeling more confident. Thanks for being here. Tell your family, friends, and enemies about the podcast. Give us a like. Give us a shout out on social media. I always appreciate it. You can reach me at Kurt, K-U-R-T, at MaximizeYourInfluence.com. So as we start, think about something that you keep thinking about, you want to make happen, you've always wanted to do. Well, it's time. Let's make it happen. Let's do it this year. No more excuses, no more dinking around. Just decide on the next step to make it happen. Doesn't have to be the whole thing, but just a step in that direction. All right, let's kick things off with the Persuasion Ninja of the Week. Goes to McDonald's and their Shamrock Shake. So this happens every St. Patrick's Day, which is a holiday in the United States and around the world. It did come from Ireland. It's on March 17th, and it commemorates the death of St. Patrick. And it's always associated with the color green. History says it was originally blue, but now it's green. Folklore says that wearing green makes one invisible to leprechauns, kind of like these fairy creatures who would pinch anyone they could see. So fast forward the tradition, at least in the United States, if you don't wear green that day, that gives anybody permission to pinch you. So let's fast forward to McDonald's. So around St. Patrick's Day, they come out with a Shamrock Shake. It's a green mint-flavored milkshake that people love, people talk about, but it's only available that time of year. Little digging shows that it started in 1967. Then in 1970, McDonald's launched it to the whole United States, and it was gaining quick popularity. And the recipe has changed over the years. And in 1974, they started giving proceeds to the Ronald McDonald's House, which helps families that have children in the hospital. They have a house near the hospital they can stay for free. So what do we have here? We have cause marketing. Proceeds go to a good cause. And scarcity. I don't think it'd be very popular if it was available every time you went to McDonald's. People talk about it. They rush to McDonald's to get it. They know it's only available that time of year. And if they don't get it now, they're not going to get it for the rest of the year. They also do this with their McRib. It's only available certain times of the year. And when it's there, they let people know. They rush to get it. Great scarcity, great urgency, great cause marketing with the Shamrock Shake. The ninja goes to McDonald's. Which brings us to listener email.
Oh boy!
This comes from Unnamed from California. It says, Kurt, thanks for the podcast. It's making a huge difference. Appreciate that. Says, Kurt, I'm struggling with confidence. How can I feel more self-assured? It's costing me business. What can I do? All right, Unnamed. You could name yourself. I would say most people are struggling with confidence. You could be named. Again, most people don't admit it, but everyone suffers with this lack of self-confidence. In fact, 75% of people, anonymously, men and women, suffer from imposter syndrome, which is an issue of confidence, feeling self-assured. 75%. So if you want to listen to that podcast, go to the archives at MaximizeYourInfluence.com. That's also the place for your free Persuasion IQ assessment, the specials, and the access to a free coaching session. Understand, Unnamed, that we all feel this way in certain circumstances. People just don't admit it. People that look really confident, if you really ask them and they're really honest, they have times when they're not feeling it. They're not feeling confidence. They have to work on it like everybody else. So it's not just you, unnamed. This is pretty much everybody. So 2 things here. We got to fix your confidence, but understand the way you persuade someone with low confidence, low self-esteem. You have to adjust your persuasion. That was one of the shockers when I was writing Maximum Influence, doing research, that one of the 12 laws of persuasion is the law of esteem, self-esteem. It's huge. You boost someone's self-esteem, it opens a door to influence. You bruise their esteem, it shuts the door to influence. Just saying, just put it out there. We'll talk about that another time, but let's focus on this confidence. Being more poised, being more self-assured. And it's something I always have to address when I teach persuasive presentations, because when you get in front of a group, even if it's one-on-one, confidence can be an issue. So with that, let's take that into our geeky Scarly article. Now, if you're in psychology, you've heard of Albert Bandura, and he wrote an article on self-efficacy. And I'll also post this link at maximizeyourinfluence.com. So this is his research on using self-efficacy as a framework for building confidence. So self-efficacy is one's individual's belief in their ability to successfully execute tasks or achieve specific goals. And this self-efficacy is a key determinant of behavior, motivation, and well-being. And we can add here how your confidence is built. The first thing he discovered was mastery experiences. This was the most important. Basically, you achieve success through effort, through persistence, and those small wins build your confidence for bigger challenges. Like if you're afraid of public speaking, just getting started in front of the mirror, a small group, in front of a video camera, shows you can do it. Basically, if you can break down your large goals into smaller, achievable steps, confidence and success will happen for you. The next one was vicarious observation, or known as modeling. Seeing others succeed, especially those similar to ourselves, increases our belief that we can also succeed. Like, hey, if they give a presentation, I can give a presentation. If they can do it, I can do it. That happened to me. When I was mentoring with Jim Rohn and Brian Tracy and Les Brown, I was helping with their seminars. I was selling their seminars. They're up on the stage, and I'm like, man, if they can do it, I can do it. Now, it's not always that easy. You have to have a game plan, but it helps with the confidence. The third is social persuasion, or your verbal encouragement, meaning your environment. When you're getting positive feedback, encouragement from others, this can strengthen our belief in our abilities. When your public speaking coach says, you've got it, you can do it, you're improving here, you're making this happen, surround yourself with supportive people. Surround yourself with mentors and coaches that can help you out. And also with that, keep the score. See your progress, that you're improving. So if you do have a couple of bad days, that's okay. You've had 10 good days before that. That can also help. Dealing with your emotions, managing your stress, your anxiety can help you be more confident. That's the first thing in public speaking. Get those butterflies to fly in formation. Understand the fear. Understand the anxiety. Turn that fear into excitement. Learn relaxation techniques. Understand stress management. It could be deep breathing. It could be yoga. It could be mindfulness. It could be a ritual. You do you, but you still have to understand that emotional state. So how do you apply this? Pick that skill. I've been using public speaking where you want to build confidence. Start small. Create a game plan. Break it down to smaller, manageable, bite-sized pieces. Start building your confidence. Start doing some of those activities where you can get a little practice, get a little success. Observe others who are doing it. Find a mentor or coach that can help you through it. Build your supportive network that's encouraging you, that's giving you positive feedback. Learn to manage the stress. Ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen? Challenge your negative thoughts and make it happen. You've got this. You can do this. You can be more confident. So understand, confidence is not just there. You're not just born with it. It's a skill that can be developed through deliberate practice, especially when you focus on building this self-efficacy. So Bandura's work is a great roadmap for this process and to become more confident. The more you mentally prepare, the more you mentally think about it, the more you practice, the more you watch others do it, that fear starts to erode away, which makes your confidence start to grow. So with that foundation, let's talk about some other strategies to act and appear and be more confident in the persuasion process. So remember, confidence is contagious. Being around people that are confident shows you that they've got it so you can get it. And understand we're not talking about arrogance. There's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. See, confidence is you're good, you're there to serve, you're there to help out, you're the expert. Arrogance is all about you don't care about other people, you're always right, you're pointing the finger, blaming other people, you don't care what other people think, you're not there to serve. Now there's a fine line there. You got to be very careful. Charisma and persuasion excels with confidence, but it deteriorates with arrogance. So you might think you're confident, but you could be coming across as arrogant. Not even mean it, but you could be coming across as arrogant. So the first one, let's go over body language. That's a huge piece. Your body language. Stand tall, use positive body language. How do you walk into a room? Are you sitting with your back straight, your shoulders back? Are you not crossing your arms? Use more open gestures. Let them see the palms of your hands. Positive body language exudes confidence and openness. Makes you appear more approachable and more trustworthy, and it's easier to persuade. When you're standing talking to someone, are your shoulders squared up? Are your feet pointing towards them? Do you have good eye contact? When you show good eye contact, you're showing that you're attentive and you're confident and you're looking at them, not 100% of the time, but just don't be looking at your feet. 70% is about average. A good eye contact shows good sincerity, that you care, that you're self-assured. That's the big indicator for a lot of people. Lack of confidence is when you can't look them in the eye. And the final one with body language, a firm handshake. I've had whole podcasts on the handshake. Why? A bad handshake sets you back 1 hour in building rapport. It can show lack of confidence. So when you're meeting somebody for the first time, give them a firm handshake, smile, look them in the eye. 2 to 3 pumps, you don't need more than that. The handshake's just classic that shows confidence and professionalism. Now, since the world of COVID, some people don't want to shake hands. They might want to bump. Some people want to hug. Most people shake around the world. Don't do that little COVID dance where you're not sure what to do. Just follow their lead. If you're there in a situation where you're there to persuade them, just follow their lead. You've got a second to tell if they're coming in for a handshake, for a bump, for nothing, for a hug, for a kiss. You can tell. Other one I've noticed, especially when public speaking, persuasive presentations, charisma, your voice, your vocal variety. I call it verbal packaging. Your rate, your tone, your inflection all matter in your confidence. So let's talk about rate. That's a big one with confidence. That's one of the first things I work with as an executive speech coach is rate. So first we get rid of the vocal fillers, as you know. That decreases your confidence, makes you hard to listen to, and then rate. People think we should talk really slow. No, that drives people crazy. They want a faster rate. Faster rate shows you're more confident and gives you more credibility. Now, not talking about being a fast talker, talking really fast, they can't understand it. I'm just talking about increasing your average rate, but you're still pausing, slowing down, emphasizing those key points. I'm just talking your average rate. Makes you easier to listen to, portrays more confidence, shows more charisma, and probably even better than all those, it gives your audience less time to think of counter arguments. Think about that one. So get rid of those vocal fillers. Make sure you speak clearly, enunciate your words. If you're feeling a little nervous, take a deep breath. Because when you feel fear, you're not breathing enough, and that can cause more fear. Get oxygen to your brain. That can calm you down. That can erode your fear away. Appearance. You're like, well, Kurt, people shouldn't judge on appearance. Okay, we don't talk about what's right. We talk about reality. We cannot not judge. We judge on appearance. Most CEOs are taller than average. I'm not saying that's okay. That's just kind of reality. Some things you can fix, some things you can't. but dress professionally. Wear attire that suits the occasion. Your clothes are clean, well fit. Look as good as you can. Fix your hair, check your teeth, whatever you need to do. And that helps you feel more self-assured and more confident. Think about it. There are certain clothes in your closet right now that are your favorite because you feel more confident. You think you look better. That makes a difference. Not only to the other person, but for you mentally. And the next one, be the expert. Having somebody introduce you can give you more confidence. Being prepared gives you more confidence. Practicing gives you more confidence. But be the expert. Act like the expert, not in an arrogant way, but you know your stuff. You are prepared. When they accept you as the expert, there's very little resistance. Well, what if they don't? Okay. Teach them something new in the first 4 minutes, something they didn't expect, something they didn't think about, a new study, new insight, a new solution. That makes you the expert. Now, not in your chit-chat introductions, but once you start your presentation, the first 4 minutes, that's when the timer starts. That'll help you come across as the expert, and that gives you more confidence, and they have more confidence in you. Part of that, too, is being passionate. Show a little enthusiasm, a little energy, and that's a big one. Researching and studying charisma, passion. Passion more than anything else recruits the hearts and minds of your audience. Even if they don't agree with you, they know that you know. They know that you believe in it. So when you express genuine excitement, passion for your product, for your service, how it's going to benefit them, using that verbal packaging, an upbeat tone, it's contagious. In fact, it's a transfer of emotion. So be the expert, have the product knowledge, the industry knowledge, know about your competitors, speak with authority, be a product of the product, meaning you're already doing what you're asking them to do. You're congruent, you're authentic, and genuine. That dramatically helps with your confidence. Another couple ways to think about it is coming across more confident. I already mentioned keep practicing. The more you practice, the more confident you will look, the more confident you will feel. Mentally prepare. Before that big meeting, before that big presentation, take a few minutes, visualize yourself succeeding. See them laughing, see them smiling, see them saying yes. This will boost your confidence and reduce your fear. The two big ones you can do before that meeting is practice, practice, practice. Be prepared and visualize success. Then you're prepared before you even go in. And then once you're done, post-presentation, analyze it. All right, did I handle the questions well? Did I handle the heckler well? What did I do well? What can I improve for next time? If you do that, then next time you'll have even more confidence, be more prepared, be a better persuader, be a better presenter. Did you handle the objections well? Did you have good eye contact? Were you a good active listener? Did you listen or did you interrupt? In fact, that's where a lot of people go from confidence to arrogance is interrupting. Like, wait a minute, Kurt, what do you mean? Well, you have to understand that as a persuader, you hear the same objections over and over again. So you've got a great answer. And then they start to ask, incoming. So you've got a great answer. Why would you let them finish? And you interrupt them. You've just crossed the line from confidence to arrogance. Hey, it's the first time they voice this question, this objection. You have to have good eye contact, be a great listener, let them finish, pause, then reply. That'll come across as more confident. So you've got this. You can be more confident. I'm not talking about being aggressive. Some people think being aggressive in your face is confidence. No, you can be assertive, where you confidently state your opinions, your thoughts, your recommendations. I'm the expert, but you can still be respectful of their perspective, their opinions. You just can't be, as they say, wishy-washy, or not have an opinion, or not having a concrete recommendation. So by implementing these strategies, you will feel more confident, project more confidence in the persuasion and influence process. You'll be making better positive first impressions, and it's going to increase your chance of success. And it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to do a little bit every day. It's developed over time, but it's a key aspect of persuasion, influence, and trust. So that's a wrap. Thanks for being here. Appreciate your time and your attention and your feedback. Learn these skills. Master what you need to do to be more successful. It makes a huge difference in everything you're able to do. And we're going to continue with this special on influenceuniversity.com. This is 90% off for a lifetime membership. Everything I've done, it's got the 52-week program, it's got the library, it's got all my books, audios, videos, all in one spot. Check it out. Hit the link in your email or go to podcast 550 on the website or just go to influenceuniversity.com/special. Do it, make it happen, become more confident, more self-assured, more poised, which is going to help you feel less intimidated, reduce your fear, and feel confident in any situation. Become more influential, better negotiator, better person, and go out and persuade with power.